So I feel like the way that my life has just went, it only makes sense. I feel like everything makes sense. And like I always tell y'all, everything adds up. Yo, it's the MalloryBrosPodcast, episode 198. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We headed into this week. I'm sitting here with somebody that looks like, I think.
Terrance, let's start before you start, because I didn't just plan on starting that way, but we can start that way if you want.
I didn't know I was doing a podcast with Fred from Scooby-Doo. That's what I didn't know.
This is not
Nigga looks like he's going for a...
Okay, boy, what
you look like the Black Fred. Like they did the new version, the Kenya Barris version of Scooby-Doo.
Okay, boy, what you look like, boy? You look like a soprano, but not the Tony Soprano type. You look like a nigga that's a soprano, but that's singing in the church. You look like you a singer, boy. You look like you Sunday service ready. You look at a nigga's iPod in the gym and it's Warren. He listening to gospel or Warren Sapp, or you see some fucking you look like Donnie McKirk, and you like, oh, he one of them.
All right, I'm not gonna go too far on this, dude.
Man, we fresh off of a great weekend. Mm-hmm. We fresh off of a lot of news.
100%.
We're gonna start with I swear the news just does not stop when it comes to I honestly sometimes like coming to podcasts, we be thinking like, damn, what we gonna talk about? Haven't felt like that in weeks.
I'm about to say, yeah.
If all else fails, we'll talk about Drake and Kendrick and all the beef shit for an hour. But this was a good weekend. I'm pretty sure y'all saw. I feel like the biggest news of the weekend, of course, for us, is that I'm going to be an uncle. Terrance, Terrance is got one on the way, man. Y'all celebrated with me last year, and now it's his year. And I'm so happy for this guy. Y'all don't want to know. I'm not going to steal the spotlight and tell the story of how I found out. I'll let him kind of...
No, you can.
No, I want you to say some stuff first before I get there. How do you feel now that the cat's out of the bag? Because how long have we known?
We've known since January.
January.
So if you've been watching this podcast, we've known since January, the new year. So we started the new year with that news. And I'm telling you, I had plans for how this year was going to go last year. And then when we started the year, it was like, oh, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? Not that plans change, but, you have plans for everything. And then, things get rearranged. But I feel like it's the biggest blessing of my life. I think I watched Terrell go through it. I watched A-Train's brother and the relationship she has with her nephew. And very weirdly, me and A-Train both had a nephew be born last year. Mm. So while I was watching Terrell's journey, she was also watching a journey of her own. So it's not like that necessarily was a reason why we're here now, but definitely huge inspirations there. And I feel like me and A-Train's relationship is so solid that this is just, to me, like it almost, it's dream-like, in my opinion. It's dream-like. I'm so excited. Y'all might have been able to tell from some of the podcasts, because sometimes I had to either stay tight-lipped or...
Yeah.
Sometimes I said some shots. I remember some people, y'all remember I was wearing that checkered shirt. Terrell was like, you look like it's a boy. You look like it's a boy. And I said, oh, it's funny you say that. So that was the only little Easter egg I put in the
And that was before
podcast.
I knew, right?
That was the day I found out. That was an insane
That was
day.
the day you found out. I still didn't know anything.
You didn't know anything?
When
and
you
I had to
said
take
that?
y'all to the airport that day?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was crazy. That was one of the craziest days. But I'm so excited to be having a baby girl in September. I think I don't have to do the math. It's people doing the math for me. And I feel like that just speaks to exactly why we follow what we follow, why we do what we do. But everything else besides that, sometimes you feel like maybe I will and maybe I won't. I know 2 years ago, if you told me that I was having a kid, I would look at you funny. I'd be like, well, who? You know what I'm saying? Or based on who I was with, you know, I would have said fuck no, like hell no, would never have done it. And when I met A-Train, I just knew that I felt like meeting her let me know that anything is possible, and I think that was most important. We're not doing this because we want to just have a baby. You know what I'm saying? This baby is coming from pure LOVE. And she's just as excited as I am. I think, of course, you know, there's no measurement on that excitement, but it's definitely big news. I'm ready to, I feel like I officially crossed into unk status with Terrell, so now me and Terrell are official unks. I was already an uncle, but now.
It's the craziest thing, man. You go from life being about you and you want to, and you still, like I still do, I just bought a car.
Yeah.
You know, you still going to do stuff for yourself, but it is one of the true craziest, it's the craziest thing you ever going to do. It's the craziest thing you do. When these motherfuckers start getting personality, like now when I kiss my son, you know what he does? It's like, how dare you?
Yeah.
you know?
Pushing you away.
It's crazy like that. He's starting to grow. He has shit he like and don't like. She gonna have stuff she like, I don't like it, you know?
Yeah.
It could be little shit. Oh, she doesn't like the red one. She likes the, you know?
Yeah.
It's dope, man. I'm proud of you, man. Gigi was putting me on to this song by Snow Allegra. You know she a big Snow Allegra fan.
Me too, G.
She was
big fan.
It's a song she got called Violet Skies. That's her favorite song because she talks about a version of herself. She basically she's talking to herself from the future, basically saying, if I would have known you would exist, then I wouldn't have stressed so bad because I knew this. If I would have known this version of me was coming or was going to happen, I'd have been all right. Like, if you would have told me Violet Skies were my future, I would have doubted you type shit. It's a beautiful ass song.
Nah, yeah. And Snow Allegra's a dope artist. Y'all know I fuck with Snow Allegra.
I just thought about that for you because, like you said, 2 years ago, your life was way different.
Nah, yeah.
Your social life
it would have been a
different.
fuck no. And I have no hesitancy in saying that. It would have been a fuck no. I think meeting A-Train definitely was one of the biggest, I think the best things that ever happened to me is meeting her. And I feel like I shot from long range. Y'all don't know that. I had a crush on A-Train for 9 years. And that's not a lie, y'all. That's not a lie. That's not Terrance trying to make his thing or they thing happen. It was a real 9-year crush. I started my crush in 2014. We didn't really have that much communication. I was the guy that was shooting. I was telling Terrell about Speedy's TikTok that was going around, this dude who was talking about how if she got the K by her name, you might as well give it up. And but I believe when I was trying to get at her, she had the K by her name, and I wasn't really getting much play, but I never really let that, alter what it was. I wasn't like a freak dude sending, how you doing? How are you? You look nice. And you know what I'm saying? I wasn't that type of dude. But it started in 2014. A lot of y'all don't know. There's a video. I have a video me and Terrell shot. A-Train has been a model, and I would admit this for the podcast. I don't know if I ever did. I had a picture of A-Train on the background of my phone because I was a Tumblr guy. And for my OG Jolie fans, she was big on Tumblr. You know what I'm saying? The notes was going nuts.
Like an old head.
I said, damn, she fine. I'm about to just put her on my background. I used to put plenty pretty girls on my background in 2014. I was what, Terrell?
OG India Love days?
Yeah. It's a shit like that. Well, whatever. But
that was me.
Yeah. But I had her on my background. It's a video me and Terrell did called what's the name of it?
Doesn't matter,
called
nobody
like
will be able to
Rain
find
or
it.
something like
Yep.
that. And Terrell, they could find it.
That's public?
It should be. I feel like I put that on my what's the name before.
Maybe we're gonna make it public. It's on Vimeo.
And it's got this dope. It got the Kanye Pusha T joint. But I had her on my background in that video. You can literally see the picture of her on my background. That video is in 2014, and we really kind of met last year, 2023. So it was a real 9-year crush. And only reason why I say 9 years is not to accentuate the 9, but more so just I felt like I could see this type of outcome from all the way back there. You know what I'm saying? And it ended up being everything that I thought it would be and more, especially with the baby girl coming in September. So it's a crazy thing to actually live. I don't know if any of y'all ever had a crush or the woman of your dreams. You know, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been blessed enough to say that you landed that or made that happen. I don't like saying stuff like I landed or I caught a W, because I feel like that's kind of disrespectful to her in a way. Because it was real work. I had to really be a real dude, really, you know what I'm saying, really put in the work for that. It wasn't just like a gift. A-Train did not fuck with me because we do YouTube. I don't know if anybody thinks that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trust me, it was not that. And I'm definitely not, I wouldn't say that I'm Mr. Dashing, you know?
Hold on, how do you feel about y'all having a baby?
I'm just talking about the lead up. Of course I'm excited about the baby, Terrell. I was just giving them some back.
You know about y'all motherfuckers.
This is why they said you need to shut the fuck up while I was talking and just let me get my shit off. When you came in here, look at you. You talk about what crew when they look at you and they don't notice.
I want to know how you feel about this baby coming. Like, what's something that scare you?
Something.
Let's get down to the nitty.
Nothing scares me, I don't think. I don't think that anything scares me outside of what would scare any new parent. I think what makes me nervous is, of course, the responsibility. Knowing that, like you said, somebody's going to be looking at me and thinking, damn, what we about to do. But Terrell, you know, I feel like I've always had a leadership role. Terrell looks at me the same way. I can see a kid in Terrell's face every time something goes wrong. It could be he has a flat tire. If I have a flat tire, if they were to say, Patreon is officially canceled, right? Or YouTube and nobody can shoot a video anymore, I would know what Terrell's face would look like. He would look at me like a kid, like, what are we about to do?
That's not true.
That
you
is
will be
true.
looking at me like what we about to do.
Terrell, please.
Terrance, you hold on to this version of me from when we was in 13. And yeah, we broke some shit and I looked at you like, how the fuck did we cover this shit up? Now?
Please, man.
I don't know if it'd be like that. Terrance is the person he's probably the person that like my parents will probably like be the facilitator of everything when they leave, because we're going to be emotional wrecks and he'll probably be the most of sound mind. He does great in crisis. I don't know why.
And I will say, I feel like I've been prepared. I feel like my life has geared me for a baby girl, you know? My first real responsibility was Mimi. And Mimi was a girl cat. I was like, yo, I didn't want a male cat. I wanted a girl cat, you know? So first it was just me and my girl, you know? And, you know, I'm a fan of Nipsey Hussle, who's a prominent girl dad. Kobe Bryant, prominent girl dad. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the way that my life has just went, it only makes sense. I feel like everything makes sense. And like I always tell y'all, everything adds up. So this one, I feel like it's the best. I like what A-Train put on her post. And by the way, the IG post is all A-Train. That is actually her idea for the song, how she walked out, just the way the post went.
That shit was dope.
That was a proud moment.
That shit was dope, man.
But everything adds up, bro. Everything adds up to that. And I honestly could not be more excited. It's the biggest blessing of my life. I don't feel the burden of what some dudes feel. I've talked to dudes who had a kid or having a kid coming, and I don't think that they had the burden that I have. You know what I'm saying? Me and A-Train, when we figured all of this stuff out, we're on two different sides of the map. My baby's going to have two different families on two different sides of the map. And A-Train can probably also admit everybody else's worry is bigger than ours. And I think because me and her are so much like that, we just excited. And we feel like whether we living in a dirt hut pit somewhere or in a penthouse somewhere, we don't have no type of worries.
That's good, though. I feel like y'all did it right. Y'all the example of you having your first kid when you done already did the working this job and seeing if you're going to like it, and doing this, see if you're going to like it. You figured your career shit out first. You lived the life, so you done dated around and, you know, y'all got to live life. And then that's why I feel like now you could say, you know what, I don't really have worries, because y'all like checked off hella boxes.
Yeah.
And it's not doing it.
I always say it wasn't peaches and cream before. It's not peaches and cream now. It's definitely still a very normal relationship. Me and A-Train, we both went through hell before meeting each other. We both went through the ups and downs of relationships. We were both with, you know what I'm saying, people that, you know what I'm saying, it just didn't work out when we met each other. We were able to bring everything that we had learned together. And some things fit, some things didn't. Some things we still clash about to this day. But I think it's just such a genuine relationship. It's the most genuine relationship that I've ever been in. And for I don't know if you're going to want me to cut this, Terrell. For the white women and for the traditional people who look at, fingers and, oh, she's having a baby, because that's what I've been seeing on like TikTok, where you see a gender reveal and they'll be like, no ring, no ring. I'll say this just to clear all of that up. There's no doubt in my mind that I'll be with that woman the rest of my life. I don't care what you see on her finger. It's about what I know in my head and my heart, and that's my woman for life.
What do you say? Because what people will say, well, if you feel that way, then why?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes things...
Because niggas say that all the time.
I've never seen the dude come out and say what I'm saying. I always just see, oh, yeah, they asked DDG. They asked... Look, I just looked at Winnie Harlow and Kyle Kuzma celebrate 4 years together. There's no way me and A-Train make it to 4 years without that. And like I said, that was my plan first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just... My biggest analogy is sometimes when you order 5 large pizzas, or you got an idea to order 5 large pizzas, when the delivery man comes and brings the 2 liters to the door first, you think, where's the pizza? But it was too big for him to bring all at one time. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's still something that's right behind. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I'm like, oh, I'm still thinking about that. That's not what I'm thinking about. I want to do that the right way too. And it has nothing to do with her. It has nothing to do with, oh, I got to figure out. Nah, that's something that's already solidified. Also, that was one of the biggest things that I felt like, damn, I wish, that's the one thing that I do wish I maybe should have put in line first. But love is love. And when blessings come to you, you don't regret them. I don't regret any part of my baby girl coming when she's coming. Oh, because you didn't. Nah, we never lived by anybody's rules. If we did, you would probably say, oh, well, why would you talk to a girl that lives 3,000 miles away from you? Or how y'all gonna make? That's why I say everybody can have questions on how we do it, but I think what they don't realize is that we get it done and we've been getting it done. So just to clear that up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But
I ain't proposed to G until Crew was what, 5 months?
Crew was already here?
Yeah.
I thought it was before.
No, I proposed last year, October, on our anniversary.
Ah, okay.
So I definitely can sympathize with you there.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you this, it's funny because you love her now. Oh, A-Train. But after, I don't want to be that guy that just like, yo, trust me, let me tell you. But after the birth, it's going to go to a crazy different...
I don't know why I thought you was about to say some different shit.
No. It's going to go to a crazy level that you... It ain't nobody, can't nobody tell me nothing about that woman that's over sitting over that baby.
Honestly, I feel like I'm there. And honestly, yeah.
And it's dope because I already know how I felt about G before, but now can't nobody tell me nothing about that woman. And I'm so excited for you to go through the delivery, to have to be in the... I can't wait to come to the hospital and see you with the little visitor patch. And it's like, oh, okay, where's the baby at?
Trust me, it's definitely...
And I can't wait to help you with diapers, and she's got this, and fucking... Because we still fresh.
Yeah.
So, newborn phase, put me in the game, coach.
We're going to have a little popular baby. Trust me, I'm telling you, because that baby her family is huge.
Yeah. She's going to be bi-coastal for sure.
The love that she gets where me and Terrell are is almost tenfold, not even tenfold, but it's just literally the same on the other side. So like to my family in Seattle, like the love is just like overwhelming, bro. I know a lot of people that might go through this and not really feel that. So it's definitely a blessing. I don't, in the situations that I've been in before, when I used to think about having a kid, I used to be like, damn, I really hope that they have like a whole bunch of support, or she has a lot of support. I even watched what you went through, and I'm like, damn, that's a lot of support. But when I met A-Train and I knew that we was going to be on 2 different ends of the world, and she was going to have a family here, I'll have a family there. It's like, damn, I was like, I really hope that we're able to, still give our baby that love. And with all of the news dropping and seeing everybody talk, trust me, y'all, it's the most heartfelt heart-fulfilling thing. The journey has just been great so far, and I'm just praying that it continues to be great.
Nah, for sure.
I can't wait to meet her in September. I think she's going to be like me. And I think she's going to be cooking crew. She's going to be like, damn, boy.
They going to be getting on each other's fucking nerves. And mine.
And her cousin's out in Seattle. She's going to be real mixy, I'm telling you.
It's dope because they going to be like the same age. Like one be in 10th grade, one be in 9th. Mm-hmm. And the best thing is like when they 4 and 5, they don't know the difference between that 4 and 5. They still both want to watch fucking whatever. Or they still want to both, you know?
Yeah.
That's what's going to be the most fun when they all get to like that age. They basically going to be the same age.
Nah, yeah.
I never thought that. Okay, now I get to say how I found out.
Okay, yeah.
This motherfucker Terrance made a like a vlog. He set us all down.
Because I'm a cinema guy.
Yeah, he set us all down at everybody came to my place and we was all hanging out with crew.
And what I tell you? I said I got a vlog for y'all. I want y'all to watch
this new vlog that I got. I'm like, okay. And so that's chaos. Mm-hmm. And so he puts this vlog on, right? We all watching it. And at first it's just, him and they out in they in Seattle, they at the fair, and it was a cute ass vlog so far. Then this motherfucker Terrance pops up in his robe in his crib and was like, I gotta tell y'all some shit or whatever. And then he basically was like, check your phone, whatever. They sent the fucking pregnancy
felt like you
test.
showed it my whole video.
Nah, because I don't want to go into the whole detail. I don't got to be a whole detail. Basically, They going to be sick because they be wanting to do the vlog. So basically in the vlog, he started talking to us and we started thinking, is this a vlog or not?
Can I explain it a little bit?
No, because I don't want to go into all the detail because it was still very intimate.
I want to tell them this one thing though.
Go ahead.
I was working out, right? And the joint fades, right? And then if you're a film guy, I used Ennio Morricone's overture that he made for Quentin Tarantino for The Hateful Eight. So the joint starts. That shit was so
Oh my
fire.
God, it was the worst.
I walked out with the robe on, and I said, "This is not my new vlog. This is not the new vlog." I had my family locked.
It was traumatic. It was something that we'll never forget, but not for a good reason.
For a great
because
reason.
Of how traumatic it was. We're literally sitting there thinking we watching a vlog, and then Terrance pops up like...
I said, we've had a lot going on.
And then he's saying shit in the vlog that's like, don't nobody give a fuck about
whoa,
me
type whoa. I never said nobody gives a fuck about me.
What you said? You said something that made us feel like, oh, is he pissed at us?
That's why I said, let me say it. Oh. I said, we had a lot going on. Terrell had crew. I started saying what everybody in my family had going on. I said, has anybody really been paying attention to me? Everybody was like, oh shit!
I said this motherfucker decided to show us a vlog, but then kill us on some Soshana. We in the audience. That's how I felt.
Nah, yeah. Candace told me. She said, I immediately start thinking about everything I might have did, everything I might not have said. And I said, first off, if I had a problem with y'all, I would never nuke y'all like that.
When we found out it was a baby,
I said to check your phone, and I had A-Train send the pregnancy joint to the...
Man, I just sat there. I sat there. I was stuck for a second. And I remember my fiance came over. She put her arms around me and was like, what do you think? And I'm like...
Terrell was balling. Terrell came over and was like, I'm so happy for you.
I just cried. I could cry right now if thinking about it. Yeah. Just because what played in my head was every worry that I had over the last... since June 6th when he came, Damn, I wonder if I'm going to do this. Damn, you know what? I got to do this. All the way to the small shit. Damn, we running low on diapers. I guess I need to...
Okay. Yeah.
And I started thinking, the person that I spent the majority of my life with will now get to live that part of the life that I experienced this part of life that I've already experienced.
Yeah.
And I was so excited for you that I just literally could not...
Yeah.
I couldn't hold it.
It'd be like when we came back from the cruise, you said, yeah, we got a cruise coming next week. I'm going to be like, yo, I'm still on the high from...
Yes. Except that on level fucking...
Yeah.
10,000. And I bawled so bad. I cried in this nigga's arms.
Nah, he did. And honestly, it made me cry. I was straight up until that. But it was so dope. And I want y'all to know, like, me and A-Train live a real... And I feel like me and her could just write a book or make a video or anything on... a long-distance relationship. We did not have each other for a lot of these moments that a lot of people are blessed to have each other for. When we told my mother-in-law, but when we told my mom-in-law, my mom on the east side, and when we told my baby's aunties, the many aunties that they had, a lot of those times I'm on FaceTime, you know, and for the first appointments, some of the first appointments I made, but then some appointments I had to be on FaceTime. And I think a lot of you need to know that, like, some of you will count out somebody because you think, well, I need to be able to do this, and my situation has to work like this. But almost like what you said about Snow Allegra and the Violet Skies. When you think about what you could have with somebody, you could literally ruin all of that. You could never meet the most beautiful person in the world, or your future best friend could be in your stomach, ladies. Or fellas, your best friend could be in your girl's stomach right there. You just don't really know it yet. And if you use life's obstacles to count those moments out or push those moments away, all because of selfish reasons, like I could have said, nah, I want to be able to be there. But who's that about? Is that about me, or is that about what's coming? So I think it's funny. I always tell A-Train we could write a book on how we managed to make this work. Even with our families sometimes looking at us like, huh? What? Trust me, it haven't been necessarily the most smoothest thing, but that's why I said with me and her being that way, it's nothing that can get in the way of that.
And that's all that matters, you know? As long as y'all tied in.
I'm telling you, man, it's a girl dad energy. All of my girl dads out there, I'm joining the squad, and I feel like I'm taking it to the moon. Now, I will say this. I've been a big advocate on we don't give a fuck about your kids. I'm big on that.
Okay.
Because I do feel like people don't sign up to see your kids. People don't sign up to even hear this. It could be some people that could be skipping through this. And I won't ever judge somebody like that because I've always low-key been that way. So I don't want y'all to think that, oh, now that I have a kid, I'm going to be on my Terrell shit. Because Terrell is obsessive. Terrell is, you know, he's if we were to start a dad channel, I think Terrell would be a big champion of that. And I'm not against stuff like that, but a lot of my favorite artists have kids, and, you know, it's like all of a sudden,
we got to from the baby on the album.
More than them, you know? But it's definitely not about to be like that. But I'm telling you, I'm going to be the best dad on earth. Terrell, you think you're a better dad than me? Just wait. I'm going to smoke him.
Terrance, please.
You want to smoke with me?
Please. Trust.
I think I'm just going to be the best dad ever.
And you know what? It really come down to patience. You know what's crazy, too? Outside of all of this, they have legit got to watch us go on some Samuel Jackson as our Coach Carter shit. They watched us go from boys to men type shit. If you've been watching us since 2015,
yeah,
and now it's like this one's, you know, now they don't live in the same place. They getting married, they having kids. It's crazy. I don't have any creators that I follow like that for real. Like I follow Kevin Edwards, but shit, he had Jaden when we followed him. Jaden was just really small. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't have creators that I follow that I could say, I remember when this motherfucker was 19, 20 years old, and now he's fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe I guess Joe Budden. I've listened to Joe Budden since 2013 when he was wife beater tank
Rob
top.
the Rich.
Only on SoundCloud, Joe.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the only person. Then I got a couple. I guess maybe they just slip in my mind.
And Terrell's relationship with Joe Budden reminds me of a lot of y'all relationship with us, because Terrell, no matter what Joe Budden does, will be tapped in because of how long he banged with him.
Yeah.
So a lot of y'all have been tapped in with us for so long. I know I've pissed off a lot of our OG followers.
100%.
I know I've pissed a lot of you off, and a lot of y'all don't agree with me. But you're still here.
That's it, yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
disagree with a lot of what Joe said, a whole lot. But since I've been watching the show, that's why I still watch Rory and them.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, damn, I've been watching y'all for so long, I don't know how to not see what the fuck you think about everything.
Nah, yeah.
You know? So it is dope that we've been able to grow up on the net, man. That shit create tough, thick skin. Y'all motherfuckers on Twitter be catching it from people, and it really, honestly, it take growing up in the shit.
Yeah. I'm literally probably gonna be the softest person ever.
I can't wait to see how you change.
I'm not gonna say I'm a tough person, but I'm definitely very raw, very edgy.
You're gonna open up more.
Yeah.
You're gonna do like a Venus flytrap. Hungry as hell. Open the hell. You know why? Because, like, you don't have your baby voice yet. Even when you talk to crew, you still try to be on your...
I do have my baby voice for crew.
But it's still, like, you. You're going to lose yourself. Like, when I talk to crew, people will probably think I sound insane because I have a baby voice. You know, everybody has the baby voice they use.
Not you. You ever be around a motherfucker and they dog? You're like, okay, put him down. Put him up.
But, anything else you want to say before we move on? I mean, I know it's, you know.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that congratulated us and told us well wishes, things like that. You don't have to do that, but the fact that you did, believe it or not, it means a lot to both me. It means a lot to Anjali. So we're just excited, and we want to keep giving back. Terrell, I understand Terrell has his situation.
What situation?
Well, you're not really kind of like doing the whole out on the net thing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, me and A-Train met on the net. You know, we were on the net before, and we don't plan on jumping off. So y'all will definitely, in September, the 9th month of the year, it's going to get real. It's going to be a Star is Born.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We definitely going to be tuning in. We on our low. Just a
so when you see me and A-Train on our 3rd or 4th cruise and the camera looks like this, and it's kind of sideways and lopsided, I feel like you know who's behind the camera. Yeah. The little mini me.
I got to give y'all a crew update. I'll post some stuff. I'm going to start posting more. I have not been... Bro, niggas have hit me on... People have hit me on IG that I haven't been responding to for like 4 days, and I'm like, what is it that you doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Like not responding?
Not getting back to motherfuckers.
It's a tough thing when you got a lot going on and a lot of people to respond to. Like I was telling A-Train, I was like, there's so many people that hit me that I talked to before this that I couldn't just say, thank you. I had to be like, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Darren hit me. And he was like, talking about girl dad shit. That's somebody that I watched be a girl dad
for years now.
Since when I was here and not thinking about it at all. So his messages meant a lot to me because I'm like, damn. So I can't just say thank you to that. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah.
Man, A-Train was like, yo, we got to spend time on this. So.
You know, me and G had a conversation about me on my phone. Just in a moment of transparency. Not even off no issue shit, but she just said she noticed I was on my phone more recently. And I'm like, really? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's honestly, like, we very honest. We tell each other what we need to. But,
boom, my stomach hurt. I'm going to be in the bathroom for 45 minutes. Blow it up. Poopery in there. All right, I'll be back.
And then, yeah. But with all of this shit happening online, you know, it's crazy. Like, we posting more. We doing more. The Patreon is, you know, we got new motherfuckers coming. We've been posting more over there than we ever have. Then you got this beef shit.
And then you got Terrell going nutty on Twitter. So you need to be paying attention to G.
Nah, of course. But it's easy. It was easy.
And she happened to have a conversation with you and pull you to the side?
Terrence, no, it wasn't like that. You see, this is why I don't like to tell you shit. But
he's telling this podcast.
I'm been telling you that because the phone, like now, I'm in a space where I'm not getting on Instagram enough, like I just said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I feel like it's a result of starting to feel like I was on my phone too much. Because I'm not gonna lie, all of the music, all of the you know, all of the work starts to like consume you in a sense.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
And you can let that shit get too far.
And the Realest 9 is some of the best. I'm telling you, the Realest 9 is it's some of the best times for the Realest 9 right now, I swear.
It is.
It's definitely a golden period for the Realest 9, and I feel like we got a great opportunity, so we definitely been trying to take advantage of it. In the midst of all of this, y'all, I hope this really helps y'all see that we've been hustling. Like, your boy has a baby coming in September, and that's not why. You know what I'm saying? We just been hustling beside it. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted y'all to feel like where they at, because I ain't gonna lie. Terrell's news was a little bit more shocking. When G was coming, or when Crew was coming, it was like, oh shit, we gotta focus on that, you know? That was crazy because that was when we was like, we ain't have much going on, period, though. Like, even in the world, there wasn't so much going on. But look, let's dive into the actual docket for the podcast. Do you want to do a weekend recap? Let's do a weekend recap real quick.
Weekend recap. What the fuck did we do Friday?
Well, look, I'll say my weekend recap real quick, and then it's going to lead into our first topic.
Okay, bet.
Because that's how my weekend
All I
ended.
did was go to swim school. Motherfuckers had the pool hot as hell. They were like, it's 92 today. I'm like, that's hot. But
92 degrees outside?
in the water temperature was 92.
92-degree water?
Yeah. Well, that's not that hot. Like your body heat temperature, like you'll learn this when you run y'all baths. The water got to be 98 because that's what our body is at, 98. That's why I make cruise bath 98, 99, 100.
Okay, yeah.
But the water was 92. That shit was still hot for a swimming pool.
Damn.
And they got us lifting these motherfuckers up.
And then now I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Niggas beady up here with the sweat beads. It was me and A-Train's 1-year anniversary on the 18th, April 18th.
Congrats. It's a great weekend for y'all.
Beautiful weekend. But we didn't do too much, of course, because, we got the pregnancy, so we're not trying to go yay. But we went to the Space Needle in Seattle. Believe it or not, shout out to my people in the 206.
That shit was dope.
It was beautiful. We went to the Glass Museum. We spent time with a lot of our extended family out there. I was so happy to be able to get with my extended family out there for the last day. But before that, we went to Mount Vernon, and we went to the Tulip Festival out there. If you live in Washington, that Tulip Festival was beautiful. If you go and look at the Instagram pics that we posted for the reveal, that was just the most beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful, breathtaking places to be. It was people who was flying out there from Denver. This lady was like, we just got in today and made it a mission to come up here. And we was up that joint early. So it was just a beautiful weekend, y'all. A weekend that you would dream of. I got some pics that's going to go up from that. But to end the weekend, we ended it with the family, and we all watched that Dev Haney and Ryan Garcia fight. Good God. Let me tell y'all, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I'm still in shock. I still cannot believe that happened.
I watched that fight in a bar full of Mexicans in Bethesda. And at the beginning, you know what the odds were. Like, it was plus 1,000 for Ryan Garcia win. You know what I'm saying? It was no point. It was people in there talking about how, I was going to bet on Haney, but it wasn't going to get... Like, my boy Brad, he was like, I was getting ready to put a bet in on Haney, but, like, it would have won me, like, $1, bro. Like,
You wouldn't have won shit.
I wouldn't have won anything.
You'd have gave him $11. You'd have gave him $10, and they'd have gave you $12 back.
Yeah. Like, it was, like, no point in taking this bet. And the Mexicans that were in there, shout out to them, because they ended up having the night of their life, because they were like, you don't know what's going to happen. This one dude said, what if he wins? What if I was watching him go, but what if it's an upset? That first round happened. Boom!
The first round didn't shock me because I was amongst everybody, and everybody's like, yo, he putting them paws on him. I'm like, yeah, but we all knew Ryan was going to come out heavy.
Yes.
Dev's thing is that he knows the sweet science, that he can box. I learn in the ring. I adjust, and I'm going to show people that. I watched Dev Haney's All Access that he does for his own YouTube, every episode. I watched I don't know if it's Dazin' or Dazzin', whatever we be tuned into.
Dazzin', yeah, or whatever.
I've watched every Dazzin' little extra All Access episode. I've never seen a more confident Dev Haney. And what Ryan Garcia did to sell this fight is some of the best sports building that I've ever seen. I've never seen a boxing match like that. Cause I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Some of y'all probably on the same board as me. They showed Dev Haney. The first thing that I seen was I saw Ryan Garcia come out. He was straight face. He had the Murder on My Mind t-shirt back there. I said, yo, A-Train, he looks locked the fuck in. That's the first thing that I said. Then they showed Dev Haney getting his tape, and Dev was looking around. I said, why do this nigga look low-key shook a little bit? I think because they fought in the amateurs before they was pros, and he knows that Ryan Garcia got the best of him before. It's almost like when you know a nigga got a big punch, and he hit you with this punch before. You can say you got better all you want, but I think Ryan Garcia was leaning on the fact that, I've beat this guy before, so I can just try to beat him again. But, Dev Haney is a pound for pound fighter. He is not like that. Wasn't Ryan Garcia beating up the old head that he fought, or Luke Campbell. That was him fighting somebody who we all thought he was going to lose. Even the books.
Yeah, I've been calling for Haney to fight Tank.
Yeah, and now
honestly, and there's somebody that's not a huge boxing fan, but try to keep up. I expected more from Haney. That's why after that first round, and then those next 3 rounds, remember he was up. It was 3-1. It was like, Haney won the last 3 rounds. I guess he got Ryan Garcia figured out type shit. Mm-hmm. Ryan needed another one of them spurts like in the first round, but then that nigga started to really go crazy.
He put him on the mat, and that's where I feel like you're gonna win just from the, like Dev Haney even said, when he hit me, I wasn't hurt, I was shocked. People don't realize that shock value, the crowd saying, "Oh my God," and everyone thought you was gonna win. I kept saying, "Damn, y'all. Damn, this is bad. This is bad."
I felt if them Mexicans was in that joint where they had this one dude had a big Mexican flag, he was going like that, where they were celebrating. I said, you know what? If I was Mexican in here,
I'd be getting my shit off.
Just had to literally play the what if we win card, and now we 2 knockdowns in on this 1 round. Dog.
The closest thing that I've ever witnessed to that was Adrian Broner when he fought Marcos Maidana. Mm-hmm. Maidana was a solid fighter, but Broner was undefeated and he was loud.
He had never been knocked down either.
Never touched the pavement. Now, Dev Haney is not the cocky fighter that people are trying to like treat him like he was.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Like, I don't like seeing people say that.
Either.
I didn't like seeing Bernard Hopkins mocking
his religion.
I felt like it'd have been fucked up if Dev Haney won and said something about Christianity. So I think they should have kept that part out of it. They've been very unprofessional, very disrespectful the whole time. But that doesn't speak to Ryan Garcia's performance in the ring. Shannon Sharp got killed for saying that Ryan Garcia looks bad for not making weight. And I'm not going to say that's not all he said, but I agree with him to a certain extent because this could have been even more sweeter. You could have got the belt. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't take his belt because you didn't make weight.
Yeah.
And he has to pay a fine. You got to put that money up because you didn't make weight. Because you sign a contract to make weight for this fight.
Yeah.
If you don't, you pay the penalty for it. Now, Ryan Garcia, they said, put a $2 million bet in on himself and won $12 million, which that takes care of probably that little I didn't make weight fine. But I do feel like it was one of those moments where I didn't want the guy to win. Because I'm going to keep it a stack. I wasn't a big fan of Ryan Garcia. He's got these songs where he's like, oh, I can make a song. If you look at them joints, he be rapping. It's horrible. All of it's horrible. Even his antics are kind of annoying.
He cringe. He real cringe, yeah.
He's a cringy guy, but I've never seen a lightning left hand like that.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Do you remember when he knocked out the old dude and we was like, damn, you couldn't even really see that punch?
Uh-huh.
He hit Dev Haney with that same punch. He had Dev Haney looking that way.
That's exactly what I wanted to happen when he fought Tank. But it didn't happen.
Let me tell you this. I think the rematch of Tank and Garcia is almost like a must-see now. But Tank got to go out here and beat this other undefeated dude that he getting ready to fight. And I think that's in June or maybe May. All I know is I can't wait. I cannot wait to see the rematch.
We need that for the Christmas. We need that for Christmas or something.
We need that.
Late in the year.
And bravo to Ryan Garcia and Camp, man. He had, and people are underestimating this. I don't think that Terrell will run. Terrell's not a fan of Tank. So Terrell will run with Ryan Garcia. You know, the only reason why he beat Dev Haney because he didn't have to go through the dehydration clause that Tank put him through. I think a big reason why he beat Dev Haney is because Dev Haney was trying to come out in a different way that he normally fights. And this is not me excusing Dev Haney. He's a boxer who should have adjusted and he lost. Mm-hmm. But I think he thought he could come out against Ryan in a certain way to make the fight more whatever. And it was a horrible idea. Like, you didn't adjust at all like you were supposed to. People need to put respect on Derek James, Ryan Garcia's trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, yeah.
You got to put respect on him. Because I feel like you could even see how he was helping him in the ring. And I think, that Derek James trained, I forget who Derek James trained before Ryan Garcia. It was like another big fight, but he lost, I think. I don't know if it was the guy who Who did Derek?
It doesn't
James?
matter. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. But Errol Spence with the that's what we just seen Derek James with Errol Spence with the Bud Crawford joint, and he ended up getting beat bad.
Oh damn!
Because I remember Derek James telling Terrance Crawford, "Tell Mama she ain't gonna be dancing. You and your mama ain't gonna be dancing."
And then they lost.
Crawford ended up dogging him. This was just as bad as that.
This was just as bad as that.
If you're a Dev Haney fan, and I've built up a big Dev Haney fandom, and yeah. Anyway, to end the weekend, that was great, man. Family, fights, talking. So
that was
dope.
it. Shout out to bro who I saw that listens to this podcast, told me to listen to this podcast. We took a flick, bro. You saw me and I had on this exact same shirt. I said, fuck
Everybody else in the bar, I guess, saw him.
Everybody that might have saw me there, I had this exact same thing when I said, fucking, I will be putting this on Tuesday. Hopefully I don't see nobody I know. But, bro, when we took that pic, I don't remember what we said. I remember him saying something like, I listened to y'all podcast, XYZ. He said something about like the Drake and Future shit.
Yeah.
I had a mango margarita.
Damn fried. I'm fucked up by Lil Shawty.
But nah, I was just fucked up.
Yeah.
It was 420. And you know, I'm on my hype B shit. So I said, fuck it, I'm getting blazed for the fight.
Yeah.
Worst idea ever. I literally felt like I was watching the fight from behind myself the whole night. You know what I'm saying? Or just
was cooked.
Y'all
Y'all smoked in the car.
Yeah. I smoked in the lot. Hit the J, boom. We went inside to shot. The fucking DJ. DJ was this old Asian dude. He was playing nothing new. He ain't heard that new Future.
Yeah, nah.
He was playing Crank That Soldier Boy at some point. It was terrible. But I remember it being so loud and I was so high that when bruh came and talked to me, I was like, this is actually the worst time for me to talk to anybody. And I just hope I hope he didn't walk away feeling like,
nigga be acting on his podcast. He's
fuck,
really
what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
And if you got that picture, send me that picture, Brody.
100. On 420, I believe it or not, you know, I smoked on 420, and to start that day, I had like a migraine, slight. I woke up with a slight headache. I smoked because it was 420, and my shit got 5 times worse. I thought I wasn't even gonna be good for the late night. I said, yo, I felt like I was about to throw up. Bro, it was a bad 420 smoke day for me. I don't know what that was. I felt like that was a sign, though, because with baby girl coming in September, I'm like, you know, I ain't gonna be able to wake up and you know what I'm saying, wake and bake like I used to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the way of, you know, the universe telling you, yo, get ready, because you're not gonna be able to celebrate 420 next year. But, you know, there was a lot of things that happened this weekend. Probably one of the most prominent things that happened while I was gone is Drake dropped his second disc. Now, Push Ups is official on Apple Music now.
Yeah, he dropped that officially on that Friday.
Mm-hmm. And then I think on IG, he dropped a Made Freestyle.
Made Freestyle. Yes,
and believe it or not, you know, he said he's doubling down. It felt very back-to-back-ish, didn't it?
It did.
It felt very waited 4 days. Where the fuck is this nigga at type shit.
Yeah, it was a good move because you could tell it wasn't his next disc.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't his big one.
Nah.
It was just, you know what, I'm about to take advantage of the quiet, which is something that I was afraid would happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it took Drake, and I get the feedback. We can talk about how it was received, right?
Yeah.
He got AI elements and stuff in it. We'll get to that. But so far as people saying, oh, well, why people asking where Kendrick at if it took Drake such and such weeks to respond? And I will give Kendrick that. It took Drake a few weeks to respond. But Kendrick and his team, and we've said that before, they don't come out and clear up anything. We are just left, and no team does.
Right.
Drake and them don't. Kendrick and them don't. We're just left to think, like, if I was Kendrick, if I really do have an album coming in May, I would be mad that Maul is putting that out. You know what I'm saying? I would think about Kendrick. Kendrick don't just put out an album announcement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to get The Heart Part 6. That's how we know he has an album coming. It's been that way for the last, 3, 4, 5 parts?
Yeah.
We don't know Kendrick coming. Remember, the nigga, shout out to Rap Talk SK, quoted his tweet. Then we got The Heart. Then it was real. Bad. We really are getting Kendrick album.
Yeah.
Y'all got till April the 7th to get y'all shit together. That was The Heart Part 4. Remember?
Yeah.
So, Mal knowing that he has an album coming on May 5th, I felt like if that's not true, Kendrick should come out and say that that's not true or confirm it. But it don't help. It don't help with Drake shooting at you and then all these rumors and fake ass AI tracks going around.
I don't trust what Mal said after he said, yeah, just letting y'all know that Kendrick ain't AI.
Nah, yeah, in the end up being
But
AI.
now you know he got an album coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might be very OVO. He got Drake on the text.
He predicts the Drake shit right. Did you see on his pod they said the drop it, give me 50 shit before the joint drop.
Yeah.
Then they said he got a tailor-made something else coming or something that he's tailoring something else, I'm hearing. That was his way of throwing but I don't think he got real intel on Kendrick. Bottom line though, I don't know. I guess I'll ask you this before we get into the AI shit. How do you feel about the fact that we got this from Drake and we still don't have a response from Kendrick? Are you on the side of he need to hurry up? Are you that he need to take his time? And then we can talk about the goalposts that love to be lifted and sat in other places too. And you got to keep it 100.
What am I keeping it 100 about?
A lot of the Kendrick fans, right?
Yeah.
That made the argument that Drake is scared or he ain't trying to rap, he ain't trying XYZ. Now, it's Kendrick that isn't rapping, right?
Yeah.
And people's tunes seem to be a little bit different.
I would say we waited 2.5 weeks for Drake to rap. There was a whole bunch of excuses being made. Oh, he's on tour. Come on, y'all, he's on tour. But when Meek was on tour, it was no problem. It was I waited 4 days where y'all at. So we had to just forget Drake said that to Meek and give him the benefit of the doubt that, wow, come on, y'all, 20 guys are going at him. Come on, y'all, he's on tour. Come on, y'all. Like that was just Kendrick saying it's Big Me. It wasn't even a diss. There was so many excuses being made for Drake on why he didn't need to respond, right? Immediately.
Yeah.
While we should have shut up and let Drake respond. We actually had no choice but to wait.
Right.
Now that Drake has responded, I just find it very... And then think about it. Even before his response leaked, y'all was like, tell that boy drop. Tell that boy drop. And you know, even Drake in push-ups, he's like, drop and give me 50, telling Kendrick to drop. My thing is like, Drake's angle of telling Kendrick to drop is cool. Like, I get it. But like, I think Kendrick is OT Dubs and he needs to come the fuck on. But yes. I also don't like seeing the Drake fans and even Drake pushing him to drop when you didn't drop immediate. Let's get past your point of when you dropped, and then we can act like Kendrick is scared to drop.
Well, not only has Drake dropped, but now he's dropped twice. And I feel like that's where now people are saying, all right, Kendrick. And I do feel like I don't need nobody to rush. I felt that way about Drake. You know? And nigga said I was dick riding and making excuses for the nigga. But I didn't think he needed to rush for the for all your dogs getting buried in the Big Me shit. I'm thinking, okay, he can respond whenever. He doesn't need to rush and put out a track. The nigga ends up putting out a record, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Kendrick on go mode. I'm thinking you don't make this like that. Hope y'all came with 3 switches. I'm crashing out like Melly Mel if I have to. You don't say that and not be prepared. So when Drake dropped the push-ups joint, I'm on pins and needles thinking, any moment, this nigga Kendrick gonna drop.
Yeah.
So he don't drop. Then we get this joint. And now if I'm Kendrick, I'm pissed off. Because now I got a Drake that's saying, yeah, I know you scared of Taylor Swift, whatever, but we waiting on you type shit. And
I thought the Taylor Swift shit, I don't get it. Maybe you ain't need to explain it to me. I don't get the whole, you really about to let this girl control how you... Since when did Kendrick give a fuck about Taylor Swift and report to Taylor Swift and got to go through Taylor Swift? I was like, maybe I'm missing it, but like...
It's his angle. And you always do this. You did this last week with Drake's angle where you don't get why, you know?
I just feel like it would have been a doper angle if it was true, but I feel like... you think Kendrick's not dissing you back because he's afraid of Taylor Swift or he has to ask Taylor Swift?
He basically saying since Taylor Swift is about to control this weekend. Bro, literally nobody dropped music this weekend.
No, not at all. And why would I want to drop my diss to you. You waited until it was a clear weekend.
So but you see, you're right. But Drake angle will work because he's already spinning an angle of the whole top. You know, you can't do shit without top. You know? Yeah. So now, the angle of, you really gonna let Taylor Swift keep you from putting your record out? Because apparently Kendrick got some heater record that he's had for forever.
Why would I want half the world to not pay attention to my record?
No, I'm just saying, it is Drake's angle because it don't look good. Nigga, fuck Taylor Swift. Just put it out.
Terrell, but Drake himself wouldn't do that. Like you just said, Taylor the only Drake said himself, Taylor's the only person that'll make me what?
Move my album.
Right. So you're low key, but Terrell.
This y'all don't be seeing what the nigga be doing. Drake literally does everything he can to take, or he's trying to, because I feel like he is also scared of what Kendrick getting ready to say.
I think he is very scared.
So what did he do?
He
took the Tupac thing and said, I heard on the Budden podcast, it must be true about the young girl shit.
Yeah. Then, now let's talk about that. We're gonna move the conversation forward.
We'll get to that. But I did want to say this. I do feel like Drake is trying to take angles from Kendrick.
Okay, yeah.
Because think about it. That Taylor Swift angle he used on Kendrick, nigga could have easily used on him because Drake, you did move your album. But since the nigga's now on the record saying, I moved my album.
But I don't see how you
taking away an angle that Kendrick could use.
I get that. But I don't see how you can act as if he was the one who said, Taylor the only one that can make me switch my album. You say Taylor's the only one who can make me push an album back, but now you trying to act like Kendrick is doing the same thing that you did?
Nah, it's because you started this and now what? Now you gonna wait for Taylor?
Yeah,
now
nigga,
you gonna play the industry game?
Terrell,
you didn't play the industry game before?
But it haven't been, but see, that's my thing. Why act like you dropped immediate, Drake? You didn't. You waited 2.5 weeks to drop. And now you want to act like somebody scared to drop when you were legit scared to drop.
But this is my thing, T. You started this whole thing. You are the reason this whole shit exists.
Yeah.
You going radio silent, and this is me as a Kendrick fan. I am thinking like, first I was cool, but now I'm like, I wonder when he will really respond now.
I definitely wonder when he's going to respond. And now that Taylor's out the way, I think we definitely getting ready to get it. I don't think that Kendrick was doing this shit for play. And I think, Drake, when you dropped, if you would have responded in 4 days like you did with Meek, right? Mm-hmm. He said that first one really only took me an hour or so. If that's the case, why we had to wait 2 weeks for it? You really, like the flex of it took me 2 hours to do, it's not the flex you think it is, Drake, because you had 2 weeks and a half for you to drop this shit. And now you trying to act like this guy has to respond to you in less than 2 weeks. Oh, and he's wrong for not wanting to drop in the midst of the biggest artist in the world's 2 million records sold in 1 week. 2 million?
Taylor Swift is I tried to tell you. I told niggas before
Kendrick's
they believed
smart.
it.
I'm gonna wait until the coast is clear to sun you.
But you see, you're a Kendrick fan, so you're trying to take the Drake angle and make Kendrick look smart, which is what you did with his angle last week.
I don't even feel like what I'm saying has so much Kendrick bias more than it challenges what Drake himself has done.
And I'm with you, but there's other elements that I guess y'all don't like to talk about the other elements of why it took 2 weeks.
I'll give you 2 minutes. Go.
I don't need 2 minutes. I was going to say the nigga was on tour. So he wasn't writing. He was in an active tour. I get it. Meek was on tour. We didn't give Meek that excuse. Cool. Also, you got not only Kendrick dissing you, but I got to respond to Rick Ross. I got to respond to Future and Metro and Weeknd. Kendrick and Weeknd.
And ASAP.
ASAP is a bunch of people that he responded to on push-ups. So yeah, the first one took me an hour or two. It did take him 2 weeks. But now he done put another one out, Kendrick. So now we kind of passed the fact that Drake responded late. And now we sitting at the fact that like, okay, so you started this whole thing. Are you going to finish it? Because I think what a lot of people are scared of is Kendrick not saying anything for years. Because we so used to him coming, dropping a project, disappearing, going to Africa or going somewhere, disappearing. People are afraid that he may not say anything.
Yeah.
But then there's the people that's holding out hope. I really honestly know he will respond.
Yeah.
But let's get to the AI aspect of the shit. Because that's the part that was the...
Not yet. For any of those who ain't tapped in, Drake used AI to emulate Tupac and Snoop in his diss, Made Freestyle. And then he used it in a way where he's basically disappointed in Kendrick for not yet responding to Drake. And my honest thoughts were, I didn't think the idea was a bad idea. I wasn't the person that's like, oh, wow, he used AI. Wow, really AI? I just thought it wasn't the best executed, you know? I felt like, I just didn't really, you know, maybe y'all gonna say I'm a Kendrick bias, but I felt like when he first came on, I said, who was the nigga? You know what's crazy? When he first started rapping, I said, who is this dude rapping before Drake? You know? I was like, who is that? I had to go back and realize, oh, he used AI to emulate Pac.
I thought it was a sample.
I thought it was something.
I thought it was about to end.
I didn't know what it was. And then when I heard Drake come on, I said, hold up, am I tripping? Also, I was listening to it in a real weird situation, so I was like, you know how, because when it dropped, I saw that shit when it dropped 3 minutes. And remember I called you?
Mm-hmm.
But
since he was out of town, we just listened to it because we weren't going to be able to shoot a video for it.
I feel like the AI response, having everybody claim, oh, this was AI, oh, this was AI, I felt like that was low-key a chess move from Drake. I actually appreciated it. Instead of me hating on it, I felt like it could have been better executed. I felt like it could have been better. I don't think I really fucked with the Tupac verse as much as I fucked with, you know,
his last verse on the joint.
As much as I fucked with Drake's part, you know?
Yeah. How you feel about the response from people? Because I got some things to say about the response.
There was some hypocritical responses, and I'm a Kendrick guy, but, you know, there was some hypocritical responses because I do think we bold and we big up Kendrick's use of AI. I think the people who are, like, using AI is whack. You can't get that off when the artist that you going for or you favor used AI.
Well, people will say Kendrick didn't use AI. He did deep fakes and he used a real clip from a Tupac interview and just repurposed it. But
emulating Pac speaking in a real day period. Both artists did.
Essentially.
That's how I looked at it. It doesn't matter if you
got consent. It doesn't matter if you got fucking permission. And then also, this is my thing about the whole shit, right? I thought, just my thoughts on the record, I thought it was dope because I thought this is such a bold thing to do. Kendrick's biggest inspiration as a rapper is Tupac. Hence To Pimp a Butterfly. That's your biggest inspo. Snoop Dogg gave you the keys to the city. So being able to take your biggest inspiration and the nigga that gave you the keys to the city on some rap shit and have them on some what the fuck you not rapping for type shit, and then I come behind them like, yeah, this nigga's tripping. I thought it was creative. Mm-hmm. I thought if Kendrick was to do that, if Kendrick was to have Tupac say, fuck you nigga, you trying to talk to my youngin', XYZ, he about to borrow you away, and then he had Snoop, and then Kendrick last verse is his go crazy on Drake joint, I think that would have been amazing. You see how I can say that though?
Okay.
What we seeing is niggas saying, oh, that was whack. I just thought it was whack. But if Kendrick did it, niggas would have ate that shit up.
I feel like it's not fair though, because you see, I told you I didn't like the what's the name, but I didn't dislike the AI use. I just didn't like the execution. I think it's not fair to say if Kendrick did it, y'all would fuck with it, because it's unfair to act like Kendrick would have did it in that same way. Kendrick would have did it in a more respectable, dope way. I don't think Kendrick would get on a track acting like one of Drake's idols. I don't think Kendrick would ever really do that. Yes, if Kendrick were to use AI in the same way.
I'm just saying if he did. I know we can't stand on the side of hypotheticals because hypothetical is, yeah, what if? But I think one of the things that got me was the fake ass morality that people now show. Like, this is rap beef. Like, I had a tweet that went a little viral because I'm like, when Push said tick, 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 how much time 40 got left? There's no rules.
They was told it's no rules.
And look, there were some people that said, damn, that's crazy. But nobody had this fake ass morality. That gave the nigga, that was an extra part of the win. People still quote that to this day.
That's a fact.
I was on niggas' pages that said, nah, this AI shit is fake. And I would search Push and find their tweet where, oh, this was crazy when Push said this. And it's like,
how can you compare what Push said, tick, 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 to AI? If people are saying that AI is whack.
Because it's about morality. So you have such a big issue with this, But that was cool. What this was worse.
That was a personal shot at somebody who's living now that's
You're
sick
talking about somebody
versus somebody
that's fighting
using
for their
AI.
life.
How is that
disease.
the same? What am I
You're
missing?
saying, because don't think about the two things, and that's what people are getting confused. Don't think about the two things. Think about the morality of the listeners. Nobody heard Push say that and say, damn, you know what? That's whack because that's fucked up.
People did say that.
No. Niggas said, damn, that's crazy. He went crazy. And they gave the nigga the W. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is niggas' morals just, this niggas all of a sudden act like they're just, oh my God, AI is just the craziest thing to me. Like, it's the crazy, I can't believe he did that. And to me, this is rap beef, y'all. I think Sean C had the most balanced take on the AI shit because he was like, Kendrick, yeah, he put the Nipsey face on and said he forgave his killer and shit. We don't know if Nipsey would have said that. We don't give a fuck that you're trying to be respectful. You're still speaking for somebody who is dead. You're still speaking from the grave. Same thing with the Tupac shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if Tupac's mom and them said you could use it. We don't know if Tupac would have agreed. That's just something that we don't know. We can say it wasn't that bad, but we still don't know. So like it's the same thing. But now all of a sudden, since I feel like it's that nigga, y'all have this big ass issue with. Now y'all got this big ass, and I get it, because I don't like the AI shit. I don't like AI for real. But I don't like it when John on Instagram acting like he Kendrick and we don't know if it's Kendrick or not. I don't like that.
Yeah.
We knew this was Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We knew it was him. So I felt like,
One
I guess I'm
thing that I
indifferent to
will
it.
say is people gonna find it whack. Even if Kendrick were to do it, y'all said y'all would love it, but I think Terrell gets confused with the fact that these are two fan groups. Yes, the Kendrick fans would say it's dope, and it would have been a Drake fan saying that was whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, the same way Drake fans are
That's
saying
true.
what Kendrick did on stage with the joint. Look at this bullshit. Look at that. It's two fan bases going head to head, and I do agree that maybe some of the Kendrick fans would see a different side of it if it was their guy doing it.
Do you agree that your guy's back is up against the wall?
100%. You have to rap. I told Terrell this. If Kendrick does not respond, if Kendrick just said, fuck it, I'm not going to respond, I'm going to just do me, he would be taking the same exact L that J. Cole took. Because why come out and say it's time for him to prove that he's a problem, and then when he raps, you don't say anything back? Unless your diss was completely for J. Cole, it's like...
And that was about J. Cole. And J. Cole, even though he pulled it back, the nigga still stepped out there.
And Kendrick has been doing this longer than J. Cole. Control, BET Cypher, you talking about say his name and I promise that you'll see Candyman.
Smoking on top five.
Smoking
after
on
that.
top five.
He been doing a lot more barking than
He's
even
been doing
J.
more
Cole.
barking than he's been doing equal to Drake. Same as, I say more than Cole. If he don't respond, that would be just as big as an L as Cole. However, I don't think in any universe Kendrick doesn't respond to this. My biggest hope is that maybe Maul is right. And that at the end of Kendrick's verse, what if Kendrick's diss to Drake is The Heart Part 6?
I think...
And at the end, he says, "May this, I'm dropping an album." I feel like the best flex he could do...
That would be the worst thing he could do.
Nuke on Drake and then announce you got an album coming, and then you could leave the whole shit alone. Drake will be like, Joe Budden, I got another diss. Here's another diss. He's short. He's ugly. He's his girl. Believe it or not, y'all, I slammed this girl. If Drake comes, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if Drake comes out and says, guess what? I slept with Whitney. It's going to be a whole bunch of Drake dick riders that immediately believe it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's true or not. So I think Kendrick, if he wanted to, he could respond. And if the response is good enough, he low-key doesn't have to entertain a big back and forth. Even if he said he had an album coming,
Terrance, that would not be a good thing.
it wouldn't be a good thing if he dissed Drake and it was fire, and then he said, I got an album coming?
It wouldn't, because it would look like he just used this beef thing as a rollout for your album, as opposed to...
How? When he just said, like y'all said, all he said was fuck. At first, look, 2 weeks ago, he just said fuck the big three, which I agree with.
It would be like, it would be like you used the Like That verse to start all this controversy so that you can put your album out, you know? it's the same thing. Like a lot of people feel, and I don't feel like this because I feel like his art is solidified. But a lot of people feel like when Kendrick needs buzz or when he needs to get back in the graces, he starts taking shots at people. Before Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, they were smoking on top fives. Okay, here comes Kendrick to shoot at everybody and then put his album out. If he does that again, I don't think it would be the best look. I would 100% be there for the album.
I don't see why it wouldn't be a good look as if he did this to pump it. Now, if he did this and says, you know what, y'all? Fuck it. If y'all want to hear my response, listen to my album, then that would be more like what you saying. But I feel like if he responds to Drake and cuts him the fuck up, I don't think we have to engage in this big back and forth.
If you putting out an album, and if you, my bad, I cut you off.
No, you good.
But if you put out an album, and you do come back at Drake, and then Drake does respond, and you don't respond, you just put your album out, that nigga will win.
I don't think so because, like you said,
because he got something. You need to be prepared to not only put out one record, but be able to respond to the next shit he put out.
I'm letting y'all know right now, I don't think that Kendrick is going to put out 3-4 diss tracks. Like, I don't think that I think Drake, low-key, with this tailor-made freestyle, it shows two things. It shows that he's with it, but it also shows, where you at? You know how the nigga say, y'all said y'all was going to kill me. I'm on y'all block. Like, you think he Bodie? Think about it.
He like Bodie out there when Bodie was like,
when you
fuck
say,
Obama.
Y'all said y'all
go.
Y'all see him. If there's been plenty of Instagram lives, I mean real life situations. Where the fuck y'all at? Where the fuck y'all at? I'm staying at the old block right now. 3 o'clock. Them niggas end up dead the next week.
You see, but that's you shooting Kendrick bail. That's you.
I don't think
that's
I'm
how
shooting
the goalpost move.
Terrell, I'm not shooting him bail.
Kendrick not rapping, and Drake's doing all the talking, and now Drake's scared. When Drake wasn't rapping and not saying anything, and everybody else was doing all the talking, he's scared to come out.
But think about it. You're saying you putting words in my mouth. I never said that it was a bad thing. I'm just saying the same way that this is a good look for Drake, it could be what I'm saying, Terrell, which is that your man really could be like, oh, where your man? And look, we ain't heard from him. He on IG like, I guess we gonna wait for him to respond.
I feel like he got that red button, and I keep trying to tell y'all.
And you hoping that Drake has this secret of Kendrick.
I would love to be right about this. I would love to be right because I got a hunch.
Y'all know Drake can't out-rap this man. I'm sorry. Y'all know Drake cannot out-rap this man. Hey, I feel like y'all know Drake cannot out-rap him.
I think when it comes to look inside these walls and you'll see him having withdrawals from the
prisoner on his way, trapped inside the desire to fire bullets that stray.
I feel like if it comes
to when it asks the choir, what do you require to sing a song that requires me to have faith?
Mm-hmm.
It's about to get bad for your
man.
Let me tell you,
if he come with that bullshit, he gonna lose.
I'm not gonna argue with this nigga.
Did you see the DNA clip going around? Fuck your life. You can't tell me nothing. I'd rather not to listen to you. We don't want that from you, Kendrick.
Y'all don't want it. We didn't want some of the shit that Drake came with.
I'm trying to help the nigga.
See, I don't like that. Y'all are trying to... See, I don't like that.
I want...
and I don't want to get long-winded on this because we are.
No, you're right.
But I don't like how y'all try to...
and we done with it.
Y'all try to police what he can put out. We didn't police what Drake can put out. We never said if he puts out this, it's going to be that. Y'all trying so hard to police what Kendrick puts out to the point where he really got to come one way. If he wants to come out, if he comes with that DNA shit, I'd rather die than to listen to you. If he comes with that and it's fire, it'll be fire. This is y'all way of trying to police what he gonna put out. By saying, oh, that's trash. That's exactly what's gonna happen. As soon as Kendrick drop, they gonna say it's trash, y'all.
I want it to be good, and I'm never gonna do that because I'm not biased like that. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap and make it seem like the nigga's not about to drop fire. Check my tweets. I have said time and time again, the nigga is about to come with an AC-130, big bullet aimed at Drake. But if Kendrick goes to, you've seen how niggas talk about To Pimp a Butterfly.
But what make y'all think he gonna come with for free?
No, but listen,
these walls type raps for Kendrick. For Drake. I'm sorry,
but you gotta remember this. He got smoke on the TA. Think about it. J. Cole said that To Pimp a Butterfly was gassed. And niggas was trash and niggas gassed it, right?
Yeah.
Niggas on the TL for months now have been talking about how who the fuck want to hear King Kunta? Who the fuck want to hear this and that? Niggas already be throwing you slights for that. He needs to come with that same energy he brought to Like That, the same energy he brought to Family Ties. Like, get crazy like we've never seen you because we haven't seen you in a battle format.
So what makes y'all think he's not gonna come with that?
I feel like Kendrick benefited from people saying, "Oh, we don't want this." He benefited from that AI track coming out and being AI and seeing how people was responding to that. And I don't think he gonna do that. But
I don't think he never was, and that's why honestly, the nigga that made the AI shit, I feel like the shit is some loser shit. I feel like it is the most loser shit. Oh, this is how I made the track. We should all be saying you are a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Make your own fucking music. No, we don't want to hear how you can sound like Lil Baby. Any of you niggas that's out there that's doing this, we don't want to hear you sound like Lil Baby. We'd rather hear Lil Baby. We'd rather you make your own fucking shit. Especially, like back in the day, they used to say, yo, I'm going to make myself sound like Busta Rhymes. They show the process and then we see it. You putting the track out and fucking the world up and then thinking you can come out and this how I made it. We should have been like, nigga, you are a fucking loser.
Nah, yeah. And that's where I don't like the AI shit. That's why, because people was telling me, you were just saying you don't like this AI shit, but now you cool with the Drake shit. I'm cool with the Drake shit because Drake put this out himself. It's not a nigga on Twitter acting like he's Drake responding. Because it's just like, you the nigga that's butting into this. And you need to stay away.
Yeah.
We've been dealing with AI tracks for years now at this point.
Believe it.
But like, it never really been somebody like me and you beefing and a nigga come out and say, oh, Terrance just dropped this fucking...
Nah,
it's not you.
Or like they was like, oh, is this AI? Or should we wonder if this is AI? It's ridiculous.
But Kanye responded. And we did listen to the Kanye track.
We definitely
Before
just
we
listened to
move
Kanye,
from this, any thoughts on your boy jumping in it?
I thought the Kanye track was fire, y'all. I love the vocals that he put behind like that. I'm sorry. I'm a Kanye West fan. If you're a Kanye West fan, then you know that vocals is his thing. I love the way that he was able to manipulate the beat to something that fit him. I felt like his verse was tough, you know? I don't feel like it was mumble mouth Kanye.
We said he the nigga that's doing the drop kick behind the fight.
He's definitely coming in late, and it's definitely nobody really asked for this, Kanye. I think the fact that we know you hate Drake with all your guts, it made it funnier to me than damn. I just thought it was funny, and that says a lot.
And how do you feel about Kanye saying or spilling that Future called him and that they're all, energized about the elimination of Drake? I feel like
it's a lot of people the only person that I think is really looking at it like that.
I feel like it's a lot of people online that will call me a hater, this person a hater. I feel like if they really doing that because the nigga's like winning or whatever, then that's some real hater shit. And we call everybody else a hater, but y'all doing this, y'all are teaming up for the elimination of this nigga. It really is a 20v1.
I mean, but the fact, I hate that y'all will lump Kendrick
you know what?
into the team up.
And you're right. I will say that.
Because people, you just tried to get off. Oh, am I tripping?
What?
Are we live, getting ready to live see Quavo responded? Did Quavo respond?
No, he didn't. Quavo responded to Chris Brown?
Holy shit. They saying Quavo responded and is throwing haymakers.
Yeah, all right, man.
Before we listen to Quavo's response, just to fast forward us past the Kanye shit. Sorry. But Kanye, no one asked for the shit.
Yeah. You just hopping out there.
What did you ask me? How did I feel about before? You said, how did you feel about...
I did want you to say what you thought about
the elimination.
What you said about Kendrick in the 20v1 and how you don't think Kendrick is a part of the elimination shit.
I don't. I think everybody...
I do agree with you there.
I hate how everybody took Kendrick's opportunity to do what they were scared to do. The first thing that I ever said when I heard like that, one of the very first takes that I made was I said, your favorite artists are scared to do this. They are scared to come out and say, you know what, gloves off, Drake, see me.
Yeah.
That's what Kendrick did, and everybody chose to piggyback. Even Metro Boomin and Future. Yep. Y'all didn't even basically do it. Oh, if you like that, oh, I hate written all over you. You're not being so direct. If we didn't know about everything, we still wouldn't know.
Yep.
You know? I think everybody was afraid to be as direct as Kendrick. So to see Kanye talking about Dot, I got you. We didn't ask for your help, Odie.
Yeah.
And that's my guy. I love Kanye, but come on, we did not ask for this. Fast forwarding, me and A-Train listened in Seattle to 206. We listened to that Chris Brown diss, and I just have to say, Chris Brown went absolutely insane.
He did.
To rap.
He did.
I did not think he was capable of that. Now, we could talk about the things he said.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that saw my reaction to Realest 9 on Patreon.
I loved it, bro. I loved it.
Nah, yeah. I was shooting AOT. That also is dropping tonight, hopefully, if niggas are... I didn't close my laptop, did I? Because I had to drink export. Anyway.
Damn.
It closed. That's yours. My shit somewhere.
Nigga shit in his bag.
Yeah. But I was shooting AOT. The nigga dropped. I said, you know what? I'm pausing this shit and I'm just gonna do a reaction and throw it up. Because I knew this nigga was in Seattle. We wouldn't have been able to do it. But shout out to everybody that watched that. But Chris Brown did go crazy. And I said in that video, a lot of people forget that Chris grew up a rapper. He was a rapper first. He just was a nigga that could sing. And his team told him, we're gonna go with you as a singer. We're not going with you as a rapper. That's why Chris wanna do his. That's why he got Look At Me Now and fucking just put out with the Freak joint where he's rapping. Cause the nigga likes to rap. So his response being like that is because the nigga actually can kind of go. I am interested to see what the fuck Quavo gonna say back.
I will say just before we listen to the Quavo diss, I felt like Chris Brown's speaking on Takeoff. You could speak on the women's shit, but I felt like him saying crazy how Takeoff died and everybody wished it was you instead. I kind of felt like, okay, gloves are off, and yeah, we said there's no rules to this rap shit.
I don't like mentioning dead folks.
I don't like it I don't like that, having the idea that he only said this and all of this is coming from the fact that Quavo just slept with your ex-girl. Oh, this is all because Quavo did some snake shit. Well, Chris Brown, you need to come out and say what Quavo did, other than the fact that you slept with my ex-bitch. Because it looks like, yet again, Breezy, you're mad because somebody's fucking with Karrueche.
Yeah.
And this is not me judging you more than this is me seeing the timeline of you beefing with whoever Karrueche ended up messing with. So I really didn't like that as somebody who loved Takeoff. We grew up, listening to Takeoff. And that is just last year or the year before. Mm-hmm. It's too soon.
Yeah,
it's too soon.
That's very low.
That's low. That's you could get hurt low.
Hurt low.
Because you talking about somebody's. You think Takeoff, his only family is Quavo? You better be careful when you go to Atlanta.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you talking about somebody who was feeding niggas.
Yeah.
You know how many niggas had to go back to a hard situation because Take was keeping them right there?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with Take.
And they're not gonna be afraid to crash out if
they won't be able to crash. And they know that you talked about what I had everything riding on.
And them same niggas love Quay.
Yeah.
And that's disrespectful as shit. If you lost somebody, like I love you, right?
Yeah.
If you lost a friend, but you beefing and somebody say something about that friend, I would look at that as the same level of disrespect as if a nigga said it to me.
Nah, yeah.
And Quavo, and I was telling G, right? She was like, what if they seen each other and whatever? I was like, best believe Quavo will not be alone.
Quavo won't be alone, and I don't think Quavo gonna be scared of Chris Brown. I'm sorry.
And
maybe
Breezy,
they will.
And Chris Brown is a firecracker himself, so he's gonna be with whatever, and it's just not gonna be good, bro.
And then he talking about I'm dripped in red. Just go live your rich life.
Terrance, he dripped in red. That's the one thing.
Just
that y'all
go and live your rich life. That's not the flex you think it is.
He's
Breezy.
not the nigga, but he just letting that nigga know it's battle. It's a battle. Let's play the record, man. We got a brand new Quavo record. It's called what?
It's called
Hoes Over Whatever. Somebody just sent it to me.
Over Hoes and Bitches.
Over Hoes and Bitches. Is this it?
This is it.
Come dance battle with
shit.
Shout about your bae. Boy, you pussy. Little bitch, come dance battle with my drink. You been fucked your bag up when you punch Rhea in the face. Talking about fashion week. You sparing who? Come punch me in my face. It ain't nothing but a fade. You know you lost to Frank. Niggas ran in your house, tied up your aunt cause you ain't pay. This bullet got your
Oh, fucking iPad died.
Come on.
Fucking iPad, motherfucker. Damn,
wait, let me find it. God damn. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about Terrance. And I don't know if he'll like this.
My shit always dies.
His devices die every single day. Every single day, something dies.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
I ain't got enough chargers. Can you imagine charging your computer, charge your iPad, charge your phone?
How do I find this? Let me get back to it. Big shout out for everybody for their patience.
I got it, Terrell.
Nigga lost to what's the name? Send me that.
Okay, yeah.
Just send me that on Twitter. He said the nigga lost to whatever. He said you punched Rhea in the face. You lost to Frank Ocean.
You fucked up your bag because you punched Rhea in the face.
About your bae.
All right, come on, let's go.
Little bitch, come dance, battle with my drink. You been fucked your bag up when you punch Rhea in the face. Talking about fashion week, you sparing who? Come punch me in my face. It ain't nothing but a fade. You know you lost to Frank. Niggas ran in your house, tied up your aunt cause you ain't pay. This bullet got your name. Don't ever bring up tape, pussy.
You know, half of y'all niggas some hoes out here.
Let's go!
That nigga speaking from the grave! Damn, I got goosebumps. I missed this nigga.
I call your hoe for pussy. I hit your hoe for pussy. I did a favor, coming to save you, but you gon' owe me pussy. I'm on the edge, don't push me. You run with the feds, you pussy. Coming and did.
Let's go! Let's go!
This is exactly how you respond.
That's how you respond.
You want to take? You wanted him? You got him. You want to take? You got him.
Oh my
God.
I'm sorry, Breezy, but we fuck with Take.
Yes. I cried days when we lost Take. To this day. The other day we was in this drinking ready to shoot the whistle name. Dog.
We did 3 Mallory Bros podcasts. They all started with Takeoff.
They did.
Come on.
I call your hoe for pussy. I'm talking about like, these niggas bleed want some money type shit.
Hey, girl. Damn, we gotta upload this on the what's the name, dog?
I call your hoe for pussy. I hit your hoe for pussy. I did a favor, coming to save you, but you gon' owe me pussy. I'm on the edge, don't push me. You run with the feds, you pussy. Committed, coming and did no time, can't fake it, we know that you pussy. We know it. Pussy, you, pussy, you, pussy, you, pussy, nigga. Time after time, I pull up and wipe me a little baby nose. Pussy, nigga. Dropping the dime and pillow, talking to these bitches and hoes. Pussy,
come on,
nigga.
Tay.
Good ain't gold. Pussy, nigga. You been exposed. Pussy.
Little boy wanna die by some coochie. You still fucked up by Karuchi. You tried to beat up Tiana, but Usher wouldn't let you do it. The cocaine got him, your honor. Bipolar disorder, no wonder. You was the greatest, nigga, you fumble. Going outside, I'm watching you crumble. Why they got
He kind of won with the takeoff, I'm sorry, to me, just because I love that nigga.
We can't say W's or losses yet.
We can't say
we haven't
W's
got
or
through
losses
it. But a beautiful way to put Take in the beginning.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah.
And then like what Takeoff is saying, it's almost like Takeoff heard this shit.
It's almost like, yeah.
It's almost like a real Takeoff response.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Breezy. I don't know how you can come back against that. And then he's saying, you mad about Karuchi? You tried to beat up Tiana, but Usher, he wouldn't let you do it. I'm telling you, this nigga Quavo know how to get us, you know what I'm saying?
He do.
They got Quavo out here going back and forth with a singer that turned to a junkie. Never got light skin versus brown skin. Nigga finna divide the country. Nigga, you ain't been in the trenches. We step in the yard, you know how that ended. Won't smoke with me. OHB mean fighting over hoes and bitches. OHB. Who gassed you up to put that out? Yeah, that was shitty, nigga. I can take a model bitch and make her sweetie, nigga. Crackhead Michael Jackson, bitch, you better beat it, nigga. I'm still fucked up about Takeoff. I want who did it, nigga. But that's some real street shit. Back to the industry. Where your baby mamas at? No, they got plenty tea. Nigga, fuck that. Pussy, every time you see me, keep that energy. Can't believe I gotta beat you by some women beef.
I call your hoe for pussy. I hit your hoe for pussy. I did a favor, coming to save you, but you gon' owe me pussy.
I need that. I need
it on a DSP.
I need that. I don't need to hear anything else, Breezy. I'm sorry. You should have never started this. You should have never started this because the fact that he gets to say, you mad about a bitch?
You just said it.
I just said it.
You just said it before we played the track. You said, I get it, but Chris, it looked like you still mad over this girl, and his angle will always be superior to yours because he get to play the you mad over a bitch. I call your hoe for pussy. Oh my God!
I bang with that. And you know what? I know Quavo ain't probably want to let that joint go, but he said, you know what? Fuck it. Cause that sound like one of them takeoffs we was gonna get on that next.
Y'all know I'm the biggest Chris Brown fan. The biggest. All deluxe I listened to. Went to the concert, niggas was sitting down when Under the Influence came on. I was standing up. This shit didn't pop on TikTok for another year and a half. When the nigga performed Hit My Line and some of them other joints, I remember niggas sitting down. Niggas could never come for me when it come to Chris Brown. But damn, Chris, the nigga is just, and Terrance, this is the example that I've been trying to give you with this Drake Kendrick shit, where it's not about you rapping better than me. It ain't about that. This is not about the fact that you rap better. Kendrick, take notes from what just happened to Chris. Guess what? Drake put out a catchy little push-up joint. Hey, drop and give me 50. Quavo put out what? This nigga put out the Tinder joint. Chris Brown bars his life away. What do niggas say for 3 days? Yeah, but did y'all hear Chris Brown response? We got a TikTok that got 2 million on the Tinder joint only because The Weakest Link came out. And I feel like that's the only reason niggas found that TikTok.
Yeah.
You put that joint out for 3 days, you barred a nigga's life away. And then he dropped this, which is about to be a smash. And now we all saying, I don't know, Chris. Jail your man. The same thing can happen to him.
You talking about Kendrick?
I'm talking about Kendrick and Drake and how, like I said, it ain't always about if you can rap better. This nigga that can just out-vibe you or just make the better move can win.
But Kendrick is also capable of putting out some shit that's catchy.
I agree. I'm
You know
just
what I'm
saying
saying?
that we just got to see in real time how that, like you made a whole argument last part about how if he go real hip hop or if he hip hop, you can win.
He can. That's because I'm so sick of y'all trying to police how Kendrick comes. Like, however he want to rap, he'll do it. The way y'all trying to police this shit to protect Drake is annoying. Quavo, just drop that track because I need that for the gym. I need that for my everyday.
God.
Just so I know I did you a favor and now you owe me pussy. Hey, look, I'm so glad we were able to do that for the Mallory Bros podcast live. I'm telling you. I'm glad we was able to do it for the podcast.
I know.
Live. Quentin Tarantino just recently came out and said that he's ending all pre-production process on his supposed to be upcoming film, The Movie Critic. I'm telling you, I'm so happy about this. I am glad that he is deciding to probably do something different. Now, he's been teasing that, I only got one more movie left in me. It's a young man's game. But I think he's starting to feel like, okay, Martin Scorsese is 107. Yeah. And he was just at the Oscars with my movie up there.
Directed for,
And I think he loved this shit so much that ever since he's been saying that this 10th film is his final film and he's just going to be a movie critic, get to critiquing or, well, I shouldn't say that because he's doing it, but like, run that route or do another movie. And I feel like he thinks, I do for the first time feel like QT was like, you know what? This shit is too close to what's next for me. I've always said this is like me saying I'm going to be a garbage man next. And then my last movie is called The Garbage Man.
Yeah.
Just go do the job.
You felt like that too for years when he announced it.
And my only response to this is I feel like Nolan getting that Best Director award at the Oscars. And people will put Nolan over QT in a very small bracket of the world. People will put
Not a small bracket, Terrance. There's a lot of people that will confidently put Nolan over QT.
And with this Oscar win, I think
he has an argument.
He does. He does.
I know QT is your fave, but there's a lot of people, Terrance, that will handsomely put him over.
100%. I think he's a great artist. It's almost like, you can point to, QT is a pioneer. You can't take that away from him. An independent film pioneer. I started a whole genre of films almost. I watched the industry completely flip after what I did. I don't know if we can say that about any Nolan film. What Nolan film came out and now everybody's doing mini versions of it? Do you know how many people tried to emulate what he did with Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Like, Pulp Fiction is film school for motherfuckers. You can't say this about
That's true.
Nolan. Well, you can because...
But Nolan is a big picture guy. He's been doing it for a minute. He had Memento. He had The Prestige. He got movie. His filmography is crazy.
Yeah.
I do agree that
when you're talking about big cinema, I do this, man. And it's all coming from right here. When it with QT, I never needed my brother to write anything. You could talk about Roger Avery, but come on. I never needed my bro's pen. Put respect on Jonathan Nolan's name.
That's true.
A lot of your favorite parts of some of your favorite Nolan
films, it'd be Jonathan.
It's Brody.
But that's like a nigga saying, I do my reactions by myself. I never needed. If I had a twin, I bet I could get fucking viral.
Nah, I feel that.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, look, I feel like I'm happy for him because I feel like he's one of the most honest artists in the world. He's not afraid to tell everybody, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm excited to see what he's going to do next because this means he's going back to the drawing board. And that is what we need from QT.
Or this could be the worst shit ever. He's just going to say fuck it and end it at 9 and just be a movie critic.
Yeah, he could. And I'll tell you this. M. Night Shyamalan and his daughter both got movies going to the theater. They both got a trailer out right now. His movie is called The Watchers or something like that. Mm-hmm. I know, like you said, I would not put it past QT to think, what I'm about to walk away from the game for when I can get just as active. Quentin Tarantino could walk in any movie studio with any script that he wrote and ask for $200 million, and they will give it to him. He could walk in anywhere and get that $200 million. While you still can do that, you might as well keep doing it.
Yeah.
Fuck making this movie critic movie. I'm about to go do some other shit. And I was telling Terrance, it's the most Quentin Tarantino thing ever to say fuck it and just do this. Like, I feel like, the fact that he doesn't like Luke Wilson. I just don't like his voice. I just don't like him. That's such a Tarantino thing that when I heard this, it was great news because, what the fuck is he about to do?
Nah, yeah. I'm interested to see what he does next, but also we got to see what he says. Because, yeah, we really don't know if he's coming back. He could say, you know what? Quentin Tarantino is a father now. For most of his filmmaking career, he was not a father. And he's married now. So there's a lot more to think about. He's been able to just wake up every morning and he said, normally... You ever hear him talk about writing? Mm-hmm. He'll say, I'll wake up in the morning, write for 4 hours, take a nap, wake up, write. You're not doing that when you have a fucking kid. You gotta map this shit out. So we'll see what he got coming next. Terrell, I do want to ask you this. We'll do this before we do movie suggestions so we can get out of here. The NBA playoffs are here, and I know everybody's excited about it. Mm-hmm. Do you have a pick? Who do you pick to make it all the way, or who are you favoriting while we go into the playoffs?
Man, I like the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
I like Anthony Edwards.
I like Anthony Edwards too, man. He's the next.
I like the Timberwolves. I actually like OKC. I know they didn't look the best against the Pelicans, but I mean the Zion-less Pelicans, but I like Shea and that young squad. I do like that squad. Lakers.
Yeah.
Just because I love Bron. Mm-hmm. But I think if I had to pick one team that I would like to see win it all, it would probably either be between the Timberwolves, the Thunder. I love the Kings. Are the Kings still in it? Kings still in it? Yes, they are.
Yeah, 100%. The Kings are playing I'm tripping. I'm losing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. My pick for real, y'all, is the Mavericks. I love Kyrie. I like Luka.
What are the Kings playing? The Mavs?
The Mavs playing the Clippers. The Mavs got their ass whooped the other night. I saw that. But these are my squads for the playoffs. Mavericks first. Then I'm going to go Timberwolves. Then I'm going to go Kings and Thunder. And then, of course, Bron. If Bron, then Bron.
Maybe the Kings. Wait.
Maybe the Kings not in. I could have sworn I just saw a prop bet for Sabonis. I could have sworn the Kings.
For some reason, the bracket looks dumb as fuck. Like, I can't even see. I'm sorry, y'all. And I feel like I know who the Kings are playing, but the Kings lost in the play-in. See, this is why I was off the grid when I was in Seattle. I wasn't able to watch shit because that shit was horrible. First off, West Coast people, I don't know how the fuck you do it. On the East Coast, I'm also on the West Coast. My bad, y'all. Wow, Kings didn't make the playoffs. And I feel like they had such a bomb squad. Keegan Murray won me so much money this year.
Damn, the Kings are out.
The Kings are out because they lost to the Pelicans in the play-in.
The Pelicans are. That's the reason why the Pelicans are playing OKC.
Nah, yeah.
All right, bet. So I'm going to go Mavericks, OKC, Timberwolves, and Lakers.
I'm going to go... I like I don't really have a pick, y'all. Y'all know me. My team is the Wizards. I like to ask Terrell because Terrell does picks. He always picks a random team. But the teams that I like this year, I like the Mavericks because I think they added P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford. We love the landlord in D.C. I wanted to keep him so bad, but low-key, we're rebuilding. He went to a much better situation, and I still follow him on Instagram. I'm proud of him. I like the Mavericks. I think they could be dangerous. I like the Bucks. Did you see Dame Dollar talking about that's why y'all brought me here? Man, I'm telling you, that's a playoff-built team.
How you feel about the Suns?
I like the Suns, but I don't take them serious. I do not take the Phoenix Suns serious. We watched the Phoenix Suns go out there, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. The Phoenix Suns went out there against a no Harden, no Kawhi, no fucking Paul George, fucking no Russell Westbrook, no...
Who the fuck was playing?
Literally scrubs and then lost. Bro, I'm telling you, the Suns will fuck around and just be trash on a certain day. Devin Booker, I'm not a believer anymore. Devin Booker is the most hot, cold player, I swear. One moment he's a dog. The next moment it's like he's just a shot jacker.
Yeah.
Love Grayson Allen. Love the extension. Grayson Allen made me the most money of any player in the NBA. I love that guy. Shout out to Grayson Allen. He cashes me out every time. And when he don't cash.
What about the Celtics? I'm forgetting about the Celtics. They the squad to worry about.
The Celtics are like who's the team in the NFL that goes to the playoffs every year, but you just feel like, you know what?
Bills.
Yeah, I feel like, are y'all going to do it this year,
Bengals.
Celtics?
Eagles.
Celtics got
The Celtics like the
Porzingis
Eagles.
now, and that's a different piece for them. If they can pull that together, then I get it.
The Celtics are like the Eagles. Go to the championship. You're good. You're going deep in the playoffs.
I hate that we look at the Eagles like this playoff team because...
Well, I mean, honestly, they squad. That's the one thing you can count on.
Luckily, our division has been shit for the Eagles, but I feel like we've been a trash team. We always compete with the Eagles. I just don't look at them like I was talking to Dwayne, and Dwayne was like, you know, we've been to the playoffs a couple times. It's like, okay, y'all had a good string, but y'all haven't really done shit since Foles. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Hold on, wait. They went to the Super Bowl. Lost to Pat Mahomes. They went.
I'm hating on the Eagles for sure, but like, we a playoff team. Y'all having a good little spurt right now, but I'm telling you, downhill.
I'll say this. I think.
And we going up.
I would like to see Jason Tatum get a ring.
I would like
everybody
to see
talking
him,
about Jason Tatum and how he's a fraud. When the lights get bright or whatever, or when he goes, he doesn't have a ring yet or whatever.
I'd like to see him get over the hump.
In terms of football, my Broncos just signed Zach Wilson, so I'm seriously contemplating if I even want to even get excited about this season. I'm just gonna wait for draft day to see who we get.
Nah, for sure.
All right, bet. You got movie suggests?
100%, man. Movie suggestion of the week is a show that's gonna be on Netflix. It's the #1 show on Netflix right now. It's called Baby Reindeer. Let me tell y'all, I fucking loved it. I loved it. Not because it's a white show and y'all think I hate all black shows. Fuck you. It's not about that. It's about the story. And if it was black people in it, I would love it as well. Y'all gonna stop acting like I like what's the name shows and not black shows. I want y'all to watch this show for the story. I believe this was made after a play that was made into a short series. I believe it's only 7 episodes long. Each episode is like 35 minutes. So you should be able to get through it. It's the perfect mix between you and Misery. If you've seen the movie Misery with Kathy Bates and James Caan, then you'll know Misery. And when you think about the perspective aspect of you and how he's detailing each individual thing that happens, I'm telling you, what a great story with a great ending. It's got some real, like, gripping scenes. There is some sexual violence in the movie, so I will say for my people who are a little sensitive around that, be very careful. They put the trigger warnings in the beginning and end of, I believe it's the 3rd episode. But I want y'all to watch this, especially with everything that's going on with this Diddy case. I think y'all will really enjoy this show. But on a real basis of it, it's really about a dude who's being stalked by this crazy ass lady. But I want y'all to see how they map it out, and I'm telling you, the end makes you go, you know what? This was good. If you were to watch a play.
How many episodes?
Only 7 episodes, and each episode is like 40 minutes long.
Okay.
So it's not Game of Thrones level.
Now we're going to start that tonight.
But I'm telling you, Terrell, by the end, if it were a play, you would stand up and clap. You know what I'm saying? You would say, okay, bet. I'm clapping at this. And I like to tell people that because it'll help you get through all the way to the end. I'm telling you, the end is a treat. It's a treat to make it to the end of that show, you know?
Okay. We definitely started it tonight. I already told you. Clear your schedule.
Movie suggestion.
My movie suggestion of the week is called The Godfather by Francis Ford
Come
Coppola.
on.
It's free on YouTube right now.
Yes.
It is literally the benchmark. It is the
blueprint
for mafia films, for films that revolve around these gangsters. You don't get Sopranos. You don't get Casino. You don't get Heat. There's so many films that you don't get without what Francis Ford did with The Godfather. It is a brilliant film. If you have not seen it, it is something that you should watch. You should see this movie.
Nah, 100%.
It's shot brilliant. It's fucking everything about it is a benchmark. It is a slower film. It came out in what, 71?
I would say.
I think it came out in 71. I might be wrong. It may be 67 or 68.
Sheesh, Terrell, I think you're going a little bit farther.
I think it's 1971.
72.
72. I was close.
The book came out back when you were talking about,
right. But the pacing is a little bit slower.
Puzo.
It's a little bit of a slow burn. But it's worth it. Especially if you're somebody who feel like you do this movie shit or you don't watch a bunch of shit, you should definitely watch that.
100%. I think it's been my movie suggestion before, but I'm telling you, I would never frown on that movie. That movie is the blueprint. You might think, oh, okay, this is old school, but you got to realize that movie opened the door for your favorites like Goodfellas, Casino, Sopranos, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, you see people reference that movie. So
even to this day, with shows like Power, shows like, where there's this crime, where there's this family here and this family over there, and that's the such and such motherfuckers, we don't fuck with them. Godfather did it first. They did. So it is free on YouTube, and that's the reason, really the reason why it's my movie suggestion. It's also a dope show on Netflix called Is It Cake, where they just basically do the fake ass cakes.
What are you talking about?
It's a show on Netflix called Is It Cake?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
they might be this.
It'll be a basketball and this, and you gotta pick which one
is. That joint is dope. I only watch it because wifey type shit. But that's all I got. But that is pretty much gonna do it. I think I got it to you.
Nah, 100%. I want to thank everybody again for all of your well wishes, supporting the boy. We still locked in 2024. And I cannot wait for y'all to meet her. I cannot wait for y'all to meet her. I cannot wait. And I can't wait to meet her, of course, but.
Realest 9, it's up. It's always going to be up. We hot over there.
Yes, sir.
More music dropping. We'll be there. Next time.